Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is Shibby, and today we are playing some more Battlefield 4. And let me tell you what, Domination is a fantastic game mode. One of my earlier complaints was this map was a little too open on 64-player Conquest. Well, the smaller size Domination totally remedies that. Completely. It's just so much more fun for me, at least. There's less vehicles to worry about, and it's just a much tighter map, and it just works very, very well. So we do some good work here, taking back flags and whatnot, because that's what you have to do in Domination. Is there are 3 flags. I've noticed that some of the spawning can be a little random, where I just had a guy pop up behind me, but not enough that it's a big complaint. So maybe it's just something they're still tuning, or the map is still new and they're still working on the spawn points and where the other team might be pressuring the map and where that should be spawning the other players. It's all relative, and we'll see how that goes. So today's topic is going to be death analysis and looking at why I died and what I can possibly do better for next time. We're not going to go into too many super scientific facts about here's some instant replay and let me get all John Madden on you guys and like doodle on the screen. I don't really think I need to do that starting off, just because we'll just kind of see how you guys like this, where I sort of pick a theme for a video, and I can also talk about the loadout and the map and vehicles if I'm using any. We'll take all that, throw it into a blender, and see what comes out. Either it'll be really amazing, or just like, Shib's like, I don't know, it tasted alright, but we could use more chocolate sauce. I completely understand that. While my team caps this flag, I will be watching the roof. I know there's a guy up there, and I don't want him shooting us while we're trying to do work on the flag here. Let us now pull up the AK-12 statistics. That's the assault rifle we are using for the assault class. And let me preface this, or just kind of give you a fair warning, that the stats may be changed when the weapon is either tuned, buffed, or nerfed in the future. So if you're watching this somewhere crazy out in the future, I don't even know, you're in space, it might be a little bit different, so don't hold me to it. But if you are really mad about it, tweet me on Twitter and I will apologize. While we capture this flag, let's jump into my first death and look at what I did wrong. I noticed the guy coming around the corner. We can see it on the mini-map, bottom left. I have that mark for you, a little bit of slow motion here. I know he's there. I start shooting. I don't pre-fire just because I really don't pre-fire that often in Battlefield. But then I do a jump strafe from right to left, and you cannot shoot while in the air. Basically, that caused me not to be able to put any bullets or rounds into him, and that caused my first death. So don't try that, it won't help you. Jumping into my next death, it wasn't right away. Notice how my squad was on the left? I noticed gunfire in the middle of my screen. I thought my left was clear. I do peek at the flag, but I did not notice, or no one noticed on my team, that that guy was there. So I do think that was the right call on my part. However, you really just can't predict that. So possibly being a little more cautious in the future and maybe picking a better map route. However, I think I played that to the best of my ability, where I did sort of look to the left at the flag. Is anyone there? Is anyone capping it? No, the flag looks clean. That is good. And I saw gunfire in front of my screen. That is the immediate danger. That is where I should be focusing my attention. I should be trying to help out the other teammates that were there, getting fired upon by this fine gentleman. And it just didn't happen to work out in my favor. Sometimes, I mean, you die. That's how this game works. There might be a random grenade that kind of falls at your feet, or you might get sniped from across the map. I don't know. Things happen. Now let's jump into some revive medic roof action. If you guys are fans of my earlier Battlefield footage, you will know that I play the assault medic as a healer, or not really a healer, I guess, but as the medic proficiency of assault. It used to be much easier than this, guys, where you played the medic. That's what you were. Yeah, you had assault rifles and whatnot. In Battlefield, I believe 2, that was the LMGs, right? No, that was Bad Company 2, or maybe both. I'll have to look. It's been a while since I've played Battlefield 2. BC2, obviously, much, much more recent. Was the M60 just OP as shit? That thing got like 3 nerfs. Man, the medic class was the best in Bad Company 2. That game was fantastic. What a great game. Anyways, guys, we end up winning. I love being able to chat after the round ends. Not to talk shit, but just to say, like, good game. I don't know. I really like that. I end up going, I believe, 16-3. The third death I did not analyze because it really wasn't that interesting. So if you guys want me to include every single death, we can. But I thought those first two were worth noting and a pretty decent rounds. Overall, I think it's very valuable to analyze why you died. So if you're a YouTuber and you're capping footage, sometimes going back on a bad round or maybe a good round, just wondering why it wasn't better, is worthwhile. I'd like doing that in Team Fortress 2, especially when I used to play competitively in 2142. We would capture the matches just in case anyone was cheating or there was a questionable call that it could be proven, but just looking at like, hey guys, what could we do better? I really appreciate you guys watching. Can we hit 1,000 ratings for Battlefield and the return of Battlefield to my channel? That would be awesome. Make sure you subscribe for more Battlefield and variety gaming. My name is Shibby. Thank you for watching. Hopefully I'll see you next time. Rifle or just the standard, that works too. You can either just plunk the helicopters just to work at your your macro aiming, but if you want to get your micro aiming at taking out the pilots and whatever, you can also do that too. It's great, man. They just keep throwing helicopters at you. The army will show up whenever they show up.